Preventative planning has an important role in defensive programming. The idea is if you plan and you design properly, that can avoid a lot of problems. Proper design is probably the best approach to preventing many of the issues we're going to encounter in these lessons. There's a lot of proper design techniques you can utilize, and you don't necessarily have to implement each and every one of them, but be aware of some of the tools that are at your disposal. Iterative design is a fantastic way to approach design. You design the most essential core functionality of the application. Then you revisit that design once you've completely designed it. You literally go through the design process more than once, each time filling in more details, asking more questions. Now, the best approach to doing iterative design is to get other people involved. You don't simply design your program and then go back and look at your own design. Get other developers, other stakeholders, end users to comment on your design. It's also a good idea to use pseudocode before actually writing the code, particularly when there's some difficult functionality, mathematical operation, something of that nature. Write out some pseudocode to look at how this is supposed to flow before you actually write any code. Avoid using code that's known to have vulnerabilities. There's a lot of code out there, whether it be libraries or particular coding techniques, that has known vulnerabilities. Now notice I used the word avoid. I didn't say absolutely never use it. You may have a situation where there's just no choice, or where that vulnerable code is the best choice. But make sure you're aware of what you're doing, and when possible, avoid using such code. Utilize test cases. You have specific test cases so you know exactly how you're going to test various aspects of your code. Low-level design inspections are absolutely critical. Someone actually looks at the details of your software design, at each element of it, not just the big picture. Big picture is important, but you have to do a low-level design inspection. And something that I often emphasize in my own